Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. That was not right. 1 second. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. That's right. As you guys may know, I'm a really lucky thrifter. Like, really lucky when it comes to thrifting dolls. Yeah! But last week, I asked you guys if you would be interested in seeing a thrifting video, which is not just a haul, it's like actually what my thrift stores look like. It was pretty much a big yes. Thank you for the video idea, guys. Hopefully you guys will like this video. I am actually quite excited to potentially start filming my thrifting adventures because I find a lot of good shit, guys. I really do. So I want to take you guys along with me to Las Savers and let's see what we can find. So for this specific weekend, I only went to 2 Savers and we're gonna start at this one right here. There was some guy in the parking lot telling me how expensive shirts are at Savers, but I'm here for dolls, my guy. Like, that's my priority. And speaking of priorities, the first thing I ever do when I go into Savers is always go to this little section right here because this is where they have some new in-box dolls sometimes. No joke, I literally found a Bob Mackie Barbie new in-box here last week and a Rainbow High pool. So always check this little section. There's even American Girl dolls sometimes hiding here. But anyways, welcome to the wall of dolls. I typically get overstimulated when I look at the dolls, so I take my time and look at them one by one. And it would not be a thrift store if there was not a bunch of Disney dolls from all eras. But right off the bat, I saw this doll and I knew exactly who she was. This is a Victoria's Story doll and I wasn't sure if she was the singing one. But after some examination, it is the singing one. So don't mind if I do. I didn't grab a card, so I'm just gonna put it right there. Now, it wouldn't be a thrift store if we didn't see an Elsa doll and an OMG doll. I used to always grab the OMGs back in the day, but I don't really collect them anymore. I don't even think I have any OMG dolls in my collection at all. One thing that kind of annoyed me with the Barbie movie was we were getting so many older Barbies in the thrift stores, but once they started promoting the Barbie movie, they kind of like pulled all the old ones out, and if they did put them out, they were really expensive. So now I only find the newer era Barbies, which are not that exciting to grab. Like, it's always a bunch of Millie dolls. And personally, I'm just not the biggest fan of Millie. Also, I kind of forgot that they made these dolls a long time ago, so that was fun to see. Same with this Fail Fix girly, I kind of forgot about this line in general. But that price tag was definitely keeping me away from her. And of course, behind her was yet another Barbie and an OMG doll. Oh, how the good have fallen. But after cycling through these Barbies right here, I actually found an ancient relic. That is a Lottie doll, right? Like, you just don't come across these that often. They wanted $5 for her, and she's not even in her original outfit. And just as I was showing this doll, I found yet another Lottie doll right above her. For some reason, she was $1 cheaper, and for some reason, I didn't buy either one of them. So if they're there next weekend, I'm definitely going to buy at least the redhead one. Let me know in the comments, though, if you remember Lottie doll. After finding some interesting dolls, we got more Barbies, and these ones are kind of new. You can tell by their hollow bodies. Then there was just a random Sleeping Beauty Mattel doll from like 2016. Then I saw this. Going on with this also. Like, I have a lot of questions. Why are her feet so big? Why are they bent like that? And why is her smile so crazy? Like, hello? Party, I guess. After that jump scare, I saw yet another one from the past. It's a glow-up girl. But honestly, these actually had really pretty faces. They had a lot of potential. They just didn't have the marketing. Now, I need your guys' help with this next doll. Like, who is she? Is this an H2O girly? Is this Clear? The only reason I think it's like an H2O girl is because the painted on bra and panties. But also on the back of her body, it says Viacom. And if I remember correctly, this show aired on Nickelodeon in the United States. So that's why I feel like it's but whoever this is, she was only $2 and I kind of regret not buying her. So if she's there next week, I'll buy her. One thing I did notice also, there was a lot of Rapunzel Tingle dolls from the Mattel era, like the early ones. Like, I couldn't escape her, kind of. They also had this weird Equestria girl. I remember these were specifically sold at Walgreens and they had like one strand of hair. Yeah. Also, look how low this Elsa's hairline is. Like, hello? Keep dropping these bitches. The saver usually hits, but today it just was not doing it for me. But this Barbie was cute. But with every cute Barbie, there's a Millie. I kind of got excited with this doll, but then I realized it was just one of those sleepy princesses that came out a few years ago for Wreck-It Ralph 2. I also saw this Barbie, and I used to wonder when she was in stores, but I don't think I'm gonna buy her still, just because I don't have a body for her, and I don't know what that hair is. But then I saw this legend. It's one of the original Miley Cyrus Hannah Montana dolls, and this one does sing, but I'm not exactly sure what version this is. I know the batteries worked, but they don't. As I kept digging, it just kept getting worse, so I really thought this was going to be a dud. But then it's silly, quirky things like this that get me in the mood again, because this is a DC superhero girl on an unarticulated Ever After High body, like the hybrid that no one asked for. But then I found this absolute icon, Merlia from Mermaid Tale. I used to own her, but I never had her crown or her necklace. I think she's complete. I don't know, we'll open the bag at the end. And this one's hair is actually streaked. Mine did not work for some reason. But as I continue going through the thrift store, we did find some pretty ones, along with this a really cool Fairytopia doll. Yeah! Yeah, no clue what this is. Bye. That was my sign to take the 3 dolls that I did find in the wall of dolls and go to the next Savers. But before I left, I always check the little Lego section in case they have Bionicles because I'm a big Bionicle fan. If you guys did not know, send me your Bionicles. I want your Bionicles. As I was leaving to check out, I did find this Barbie townhouse right here, which was really cute, but I don't need it, obviously. And there was also a kid craft one that looks like a Rainbow High doll might have partied a bit too hard. And it seems that the generation is finally letting go of Frozen because here's an ice castle. We have now teleported to Savers number 2. This one's doll department is quite small and is usually filled of millies, but today we had a good array of dolls, like this Rise of Red Chloe doll. There was also a red doll. These came with those book playsets, which I did find the books for later on. And they also had the books that belong to both dolls too. Behind red was yet another Chloe, but she had like some kind of shirt on. But then I found the good shit.
Hey, how y'all doing?
3 color and create dolls that seem to be wearing the main outfit, but all in various conditions. But honestly, I'll take them. You never know when you need them. Honestly, I'll never understand why Disney makes so many variants of their dolls considering they get in the thrift so often. And here's our first OMG sighting at this Savers. But then I found another relic. It's a Moxie girl who is very overpriced and for some reason has real feet. I kind of feel bad for this Barbie. She's been here for weeks, but I fear she's never going to be bought. I feel I always find the first wave of the tweens at the thrift store, but never any others. Specifically this girly right here. I also found 2 Illy dolls, which was kind of surprising considering they only wanted $2 for them too. I didn't grab them because I wasn't too interested in this collection at all. This is pretty good in case you find the doll like cheap. You can just buy a fashion pack and it's a brand new doll basically. I saw this doll, but couldn't help to notice what was underneath her.
You're green. That's my life.
Oh my god, period. Shocked that this doll's here. Does she have her hands? Okay, she has no upper arms, so that's great, but she has everything else, so she is coming in with me, I fear. Then literally right under her was Luna from Shadow High. Her hair is a mess and she was missing a hand, so I was contemplating on getting her. You'll have to wait to see it to the end if I do, but let's be so real. And I saw this Elsa. She was wearing a very familiar shirt, a Supreme character shirt to be exact. Probably the only high quality piece of clothing she's ever worn. This store didn't have any Legos, so I went straight to the stuffed animals because you never know what you're going to find, like this little dummy. I actually had a backpack version of this guy, but the straps broke like instantaneously, so I did donate it. So I definitely thought this is the one I donated. But it's always fun to go to the stuffed animal section and just see who's lurking around. Like, look at this guy. He's totally Mimi-coded. The last thing I did see here was this penguin from Happy Feet. If you guys do not know, I love me a good penguin. The sassier, the better, of course. This doesn't count, of course. So yeah, guys, that was my 2 thrift stores that I went to last weekend. So now I'm going to show you all the goodies that I got here. So let's go through them one by one. Starting with this attention seeker, Miss Tori Vega. I did find out that this is the singing one, and I'm kind of surprised, but she sings the entire theme song of Victoria. It's like the 30-second snippet that you would see in the show. I'm not getting copyright strike by Viacom, so yeah, you guys get the idea. So I'm actually quite happy I picked her up. I just have no clue what her hair is. It doesn't feel like poly. It kind of feels like Canegalon. So we'll figure it out once I decide to restore this doll, if I ever do. Maybe one day I'll find her outfit, but until then, I have a Tori Vega doll. Next, we got Miss Hannah Montana. She was $4.49, and once again, I had a coupon and it was 20% off. One thing I love to do when I go to Savers is I make sure I donate so I get a coupon. It works out in my favor because I'm getting rid of a bunch of stuff and I'm also gaining new stuff. It's kind of like an even handoff in my opinion, but I also get 20% off. So here's Hannah Montana, and as you can see, she is one of the singing ones. I'm just not sure if this is her outfit. It is kind of like really 2000s, but I was looking up Hannah Montana dolls the other night and I did not see this outfit on any of them. Also, my girl has the worst hairline and also face shape. This company never knew how to make dolls, but their packaging to me was so nostalgic. But I guess you'll have to see whenever I decide to restore this doll. I was so excited to find this Elphaba doll. I was honestly wondering when these were going to start showing up in thrift stores. Did not expect it to be so soon. I definitely bought her because if I decide to get the singing version, which I've been eyeballing for now a few weeks, I can give her some articulated arms. She was only $3.49, which is like a really good deal, especially for Savers because sometimes they really just don't know how they're pricing their dolls. As you can tell, she is missing an arm, but she does have her other hand, so she could do the little dance that her outfit is inspired by. We'll see what happens with this Elphaba doll. Let me know in the comments if you've thrifted any Wicked dolls yet. Next is Marlia. I'm actually really excited to be reuniting with. I think I donated my last one. The only issue was mine did not have the color streaks in her hair. I had to root them in and it always just looked really bad. Now I have this one who actually has the colored streaks and I only paid $3.49. So here is our girl Marlia. I'm not sure if she has her top, so I'm gonna do her little transformation real quickly. Seems like, yeah, she does not have her top. So kind of a bummer, but her top is really easy to find. The necklace and the crown are always so hard to get. And honestly, I would probably only keep her in the mermaid form anyway. Sadly, this doll was part of the glue era. And if you guys did not know, Barbies have it worse than Monster High dolls. She is a pretty mermaid. The next doll I did end up buying is Luna from Shadow High. I cannot remember if I have found this doll before and if I bought it. But for $5, at least she's wearing clothes. Sometimes they'll be $6 and be nude. So love that. So Luna has definitely gone through it. Her bangs are side swept and I don't even remember what this doll's hairstyle was, to be 100% honest with you. It's been a long time since I've seen her, but she just needs some basic cleaning and she'd be good to go. Why did I almost call her Luna Mopuse? Oh my god. Luna Madison, everyone. Give it up for our girl. And of course I had to get the triplets. I really feel like these three came from the same home because they were on the same peg. Like, what are the odds? And they're all in the same condition. Like, their hairstyle seems to be intact and they all have some kind of like marker on them. So here are our triplets. I kind of want to see if you guys can help me name all three of them because I already do own this girly. She's like in good condition because she's, you know, owned by me. But these three have definitely seen it and I feel like they could be a fun 3-part little makeover series. So we got this girl who looked like she played in Shakira's Jam. We have this girl who looked like she picked a fight with the wrong person. And then we have this girl. She kind of looks like she just got sunburned. But yeah, guys, definitely give me names for them. I'll put numbers on the screen so you guys can name them like accordingly to their number. Now, those were the dolls I did find last week, but I did go another day that I didn't film and I will show you what I got from that haul. Yes, I found 2 lib dolls. These 2 are Naked and they are quite terrifying. They're 2 different characters I didn't have. I do have a Sophie. She's like an original one too. And I do have like 2 extra wigs. Our lib girlies. But yeah, let me know if you guys remember lib dolls and if you like them or if you miss them because they're kind of fun. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching my first ever thrifting video. This was really, really fun to make. And honestly, I'm so happy that I'm making a thrifting video. I also want to send a big thanks to my friend Poca. You can add her on Roblox. Her username is on the screen. She gave me some insight on how I should do this thrifting video, so thank you so much, girly pop. But guys, honestly, I've been more into thrifting lately than buying physical new dolls because I'm gonna be real, the dolls in the market right now are not for me and I am just getting used to that because it's fun to restore the dolls. I can do reroots with them and honestly, all these dolls together cost me $28 and that is the price of one new doll. Yes, they're in beat up condition, but honestly, you can fix any doll. We have the internet nowadays. I have a new series planned that's going to involve thrifted dolls, so you guys have to keep an eye out for that. But also let me know if you want to see more of these. This is only episode 1. It's kind of like the pilot. So however this does, we shall see more thrifting videos. So please share this with your friends, give it a big fat like. And if you aren't subscribed to my channel, hi, my name is Jay and I do doll stuff, duh. And I'd love you to join the cornfield and become a cornflake today. But guys, thank you so much for watching this video and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.
That's my life.